ask you to find the range of the argument. So find the range of the argument, just ask you what is the maximum argument and what's the minimum argument. Okay, so z modulus is less than 1. So it's z modulus equals to 1, that's a unit circle. Less than 1 is just everything within the circle. Okay, so just draw an argand diagram. And this is 1. Okay, so we have the unit circle, but we can't take anything in the boundary, just be everything inside the circle. Okay. And then it also told you imaginary of z is greater than 0, so you shouldn't shade the bottom part, you should only shade the top part because imaginary of z is equal to 0. So overall, it just represents a semicircle and everything above this semicircle. Okay, so this is a z. So it asks you the range of z, arg z plus 2. Okay, so arg z plus 2 is arg z minus 2. Okay, so you start from minus 2. So this is minus 1, this is minus 2. Okay, so start from minus 2 and then looking at the argument. So the smallest argument you can get is 0, right? When it's parallel with the real axis. Okay, when it's parallel with the real axis. So arg smallest, it is equals to 0 degrees. Yeah, the largest angle is when the line cut through the circle. Okay, when the line is a tangent to the circle. This is where you have the largest angle. Okay, this is where you have the largest angle. So the largest angle is when the tangent touch the circle. Okay, so when the tangent touches the circle, the radius is perpendicular to the tangent. Okay, the radius is perpendicular to the tangent. So we have a right angle triangle here. Okay, where you know this is 2, this is radians which equals to 1, and we're trying to find out this theta here. Okay, yeah, so sine theta equals to 1 over 2, theta equals to pi over 6. Yeah, so the maximum angle you can ever reach is pi over 6. Yeah, so arg z plus 2, the low is 0, you can't touch 0 because it's above the imaginary axis. And then less than pi over 6. Again, you can't touch pi over 6 because the modulus of that is less than 1. Okay, it's less than 1. If we slightly change this question, okay, the answer would be completely different. So if you would say the argument of z is less than or equal to 1, okay, the imaginary of z is greater than or equal to 0, now the answer for arg z plus 2 will just become including 0, including pi over 6.